you're new to my channel, my name's Emma, I'm from Australia, and it's nice to meet you. Shake, 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 shake. By the way, I'm also sunburned today, so just ignore that redness. I was on the phone to my mum the other day back in Australia, and I asked her to have a look for some things, and she found on my old computer my old first ever YouTube videos ever made. I think these were done in 2009, 2010, but I did like 2 or 3 videos and then I left it and then I moved on with my life. I've only watched about 10 seconds of these because I wanted to save the rest of the reaction for you guys. But yeah, I've been really excited to see these. I'm a bit nervous. So I've got one video called Things I Like and one called Look at This in capital letters. So we're gonna look at things I like. Oh god, we're actually doing this. Okay, here we go. Hello, my name is Emma, and today I don't give a shit. I have a lisp in this. I don't know if anyone else can hear it. My mum said she doesn't remember me having a lisp when I was younger, but I totally have a lisp in this. And I'm wondering if it's from my braces or my retainer, whatever. Today's video is things I like. I like food, mice, strawberries, toast. Whoa, okay. Those jump cuts. Okay, come on Emma. Oh, that's really a lot of jump cuts. Okay, let's see if we can keep up. I like food, mice, strawberries, toast, jelly beans, acting, food, people who laugh at my jokes, happy people, sad people that become happy people, food, video games, watermelon. I like chickens. I like chickens. I like that. I want that to be like a meme now. I like whales, ducks, geese, food, Harry Potter, but not as much as some people. West Side Story, the play, not the movie. So the movie's West Side Story, the play, not the movie, because the movie's apparently. Being healthy. Vegetables, food. Wow, okay. And yeah, there's a lot more things on my list that I like, but I'm too sick and I am tired and I'm warm and I'm not enjoying this, so brutal honesty. Not enjoying making your video. I'm just gonna stop. It should really have been the day for things I hate, shouldn't it? And the reason my boyfriend wasn't on that is because I love him and I don't like him. Nah, I don't like him at all. Who was my boyfriend? I think it was Stewie. Stewie, if you're watching this, I was a big fan of you back in the day. Sorry I broke up with you. No, for all seriousness, I'm sorry I broke up with you. It was just our time. I'm so tired that I just got nothing to say really, so woo, yeah, sick days. Woo. Just coughing up blood this morning. What? When did I cough up blood? When was that a thing? Are you okay, Emma? Hooray! Anyway, I better go. I will make another video in the future. Bye! Let's get out of there and watch the next one. It's not that, like, it's cringy, but it's not like that bad. Things I like, let's look at this in capital letters. Okay. Hey Emma, you look like sh**. You are what you eat. I'm here to tell you about the worst day of my life, which was today. It was work experience today and I went to... Can you hear that lisp? I swear I never had a lisp and now I'm hearing my lisp for the first time. Work experience? And I had to get up at 5:30 in the morning, which I'm fine with, you know, if it's worth it. So I got up, got dressed, you know, went to... That fringe. Are you noticing this massive... There's like 3 strands. It's so gross. Got to the place and I looked up before on Google Maps where this was and what it looked like. If you need a quick update on what's happening, I had work experience. I had to go and spend a week with an acting school and learn there. I got to the place that I was meant to, it was on Google Maps, and there was nothing there that looked like that building. So I went round in circles and everywhere for hours. My feet were killing me, I was so late and I just... So angry. Emma is so angry right now in this video. I think there's more rage in this video than I'm capable of these days. I was like, okay, I gotta call my parents, I gotta call work experience, just gotta call people. So I got out my phone and it said, you have 10 minutes of free calls to anyone. I'm like, great. The phone I had back then was like this Nokia brick. I didn't have a plan or anything, so it was like, I got like $20 on it a month and I'd have like a few calls and a few texts. And that was always an issue.
You have 59 minutes of free calls to Vodafone people. I'm like, yeah, great. Then it's like, you need money to make these calls. And I was like, fuck. So I had a $10 note. So I went into the newsagent and I was like, excuse me, can you change this $10 note into $1 coins? And they're like, no. Bye. So I walked out and I tried go to the payphone and using 10-cent pieces. It's like, I'm sorry, you can't use these 10-cent pieces. So I was very upset by that point because I'm a very sensitive person. I went up to these random passers-by crying, asking for spare change, which didn't work too well because they're like, ah, crazy lady crying, makeup running down face.
I didn't cry. I made that up. I think everyone exaggerates the truth in order to make a better story, and in this case, I did not cry. I'm sorry, Emma, I'm gonna have to call you out on that one.
Eventually, I had to go into the newsagent and I bought a small diary, and she gave me the worst amount of change possible. She gave me like $2 coins that I didn't want. I wanted $1 coins and 50-cent pieces so I could actually call my parents and say, hey, I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere. So I went and I called my mum's mobile, didn't answer. I called my home phone, didn't answer. I ran out of money.
That fringe is killing me. My forehead is so big. I don't think it's that big anymore. My mum says my face shape has changed. This is my face shape now. Let's remove the fringe. Like, I do not think that forehead is as big as that chock-a-block forehead there. That is a 5 head. Like, I don't know. I think my forehead has shrunk, or at least drawing on eyebrows has helped me.
And I called my dad's mobile, which he always has, and he didn't pick it up. And by that point, I had tears streaming down my face.
No, stop emphasizing that fact. I think you were fine. Don't worry about it, Emma. I wasn't crying.
And finally, I called my dad's work, and he picked up, and it was so good. I was like, help me! Tears streaming down my face.
That is the third time you've mentioned that, Emma. Just let it go. I think I was just really trying to make this a good story.
So we called up my work experience people and was like, hey, where the are you? Sorry my daughter's late, blah 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 blah. And they're like, oh, we just moved down the road. So I was like, the because they had this little sign on the door that was like, we've moved to this address. It didn't say, we're just down the road, we just threw around these corners, it's just up ahead. It was just, we've moved to this address, and I have no idea where the Wollongabba is.
Such an Aussie sentence. I have no idea where the Wollongabba is.
So after many instructions from my dad, I managed to find this place, and I got inside and I was like, okay. Sat down with my friends, you know.
I remember I did this with Lacey, so if you're watching Lacey, hi Lacey. I don't think you're going to be watching this, but remember work experience in 2010?
It started off and they were like, oh yeah, we're starting off with the cold readings. And if you know what cold reading is, it's just basically going on stage and reading out a script like as best as you can. That's usually what you get to do at auditions. So I was like, yeah, I can do cold readings, that's fine. I'm looking forward to this. They didn't let us do them. We were like, okay, what? Everybody else got to do them, who is actually doing the course. What are we doing? Turns out, work experience, it's watching students do thing that we've already done, but better. But we're not allowed to do it with them, we just have to watch them.
So angry. I'm getting such angry vibes from Emma. Shh, it's okay. Pretty much at the work experience, we went to an acting school and we had to watch students learn how to act, but we weren't allowed to learn with them, so it was pretty much just watching students. But it was really basic activities that we could have joined in with. It was just a really bad program and it was a bad time.
It was so boring. We sat there from, well, because I was a bit late, but originally it's supposed to be 8:15 till 5:15. Just doing nothing, watching people. And it's so frustrating and so annoying, and I was like, why am I even here?
So angry. I didn't have like anywhere to rant back in those days. Like, my anger needed somewhere to be released, and I guess this YouTube video is where it came out.
This is just...
That fringe though.
This is a steaming pile of bullshit in my life. Like some bull just came into my life and said, hey, I just want to shit all over everything for a day.
I loved metaphors. I loved them.
Okay, so then I had to get home. And I was like, alright, I can get home, I can go to South Bank Station. And then I walked back with my friend and I was just like so angry by that point because my day was just so shitty. Got to the train station, everything was fine, and then this guy just in the hallway, right in front of me, I couldn't get past him, he was just dancing. Just randomly just breaking it down in the hallway. And I was like, I need to get past you, what the are you doing?
I'm so angry. I don't remember a dancing guy.
And he was just dancing. I mean, eventually I had to just shove him out of the way, or his arms flailing everywhere while he's having a good time. At least he was having a good time.
I'm sure if I actually shoved a dancing person, they would not just continue to dance and have a great time with their arms flailing everywhere. I probably saw someone in front of me walking slowly. Maybe they were having a dance in front of me, but again, I'm just saying I exaggerated things. I did not push anyone.
And so I got onto the station platform and I had to wait 17 minutes for my train. And I was so annoyed by that point. I was so angry. And that freaking train, you know, the littlest things piss you off when you're so angry. And basically, the train was 1 minute late. And I was like, that's it. I'm going to get on the tracks. I'm going to punch this train in the face. And when the train did come, the thing is, it was going so slowly that I could have gone down there and punched it in the face. Anyway, I could have gone down there, stood on the tracks and done a Sudoku puzzle and got back off again before it hit me.
I remember standing there on the platform and coming up with that joke and thinking, this is amazing. Oh, dude.
It was going so slowly, I just wanted to strangle the whole train in my arms. And yeah, that was pretty much my bad day. I'm sitting here with my dressing gown on, which you can't see because it's pretty embarrassing. Hold on, I'll put it on for you. It's purple and fluffy. And yeah, that's pretty much my bad day. I'm sitting here in my dressing gown.
Wait, so I just said I'm sitting here in my dressing gown and I wasn't wearing my dressing gown. And then I said, wait, I want to show it to you. And then I put on my dressing gown. And then I say again, I'm sitting in my dressing gown. But I wasn't in my dressing gown.
Eating some lamb and vegetables and
That's good.
just ranting about my day to a camera, which I'm kind of getting used to. So,
Awesome.
yeah, thanks for watching. And I might keep this up. Hopefully tomorrow's a better day anyway. Yeah. Hope you had an awesome day.
I did.
I'll see you some other time.
You'll see me in 8 years. 6 years, 6 years. Oh, Emma, that was quite sweet. I'm proud of Emma for making that video. Proud of me for making that video. I did find it hard talking to a camera at the start because it's like it's hard to just have a conversation when the other side isn't really feeding back. And sometimes the lens can be like this cold black hole of an abyss, but really it's just a friendly person who's just got a bit of a weird face. Not offending you, the viewer. Like, my bad. And if there's a message that comes out of this, it's follow your dreams and keep doing what you're doing. Every year from 2008 onwards to like 2011, I always said, oh, next year me's gonna look at this present me and it's gonna be really embarrassed. But I'm just gonna do what I do and I'll learn from that. And I think that's like a good thing to have. Like, someone commented on my other video saying, oh, in 8 years you're going to look back at yourself and cringe the same way that you look back at yourself 8 years ago and cringe. And it's like, that's fine because that means that I've learned a lot. And like, looking at this is kind of cringy, but I'm proud of myself for being able to get in there and release my anger, my teenage angst by talking to a camera. And eventually that led to something awesome. So thanks, past Emma. I'm glad that I fixed my hair a little bit. And I'll probably look back at this hair and cringe someday, but I'm glad that I fixed that fringe. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up, a comment, or a subscribe down below. Leave a subscribe. That's not really good English. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.